All right. So, hey everyone, welcome to the second episode of the Silly Point podcast. We're your hosts, Naveen and Hari. So, we'll be having a quick review of the third T20I between India and England, which of course India lost. But uh, but before we get into it, a small segment for you folks out there, a cricket catch up, where we'll quickly go through all of the interesting cricket news. So, Naveen, what's the interesting cricket news on your mind?
Hey, Hari. Good evening. Sorry, it's been a bit late for this video. Match happened yesterday and we were able to record only today. Yeah, starting off, we'll call this segment as cricket catch up. So, starting off with ICC awards, couple of days back, ICC gave our annual awards. Congratulations, Jasprit Bumrah, for winning the ICC Test Bowler of the Year. Man, this spam calls from ICICI and HDFC every day. Congratulations, Ashdeep Singh, for winning ICC T20I Bowler of the Year. And parallelly, there's also ICIC Under 19 T20 Women's World Cup happening, and India are dominating it. Most runs is our Indian player. Most wickets is also top two is occupied by Indian women. And we have an eye out for Gunal and Kamalini. She is a girl from Tamil Nadu, my place, Madurai. Got bought by Mumbai and WPL. Only 16 years old. She's not playing in the 11, but she'll be a superstar. On the other corner of the world, that's have BBL just concluded. Big Bash League in Australia. Hobart Hurricanes won it. In the final, Mitch Owen, man, 100 of 39 balls, six hitting at its peak. Beautiful entertainment. Probably the best knockout innings in any T20I history. Hobart Hurricanes is captained by Nathan Ellis, who happens to play for my favorite team, CSK. And on this side of the world, closer to us in BPL, Bangladesh Premier League, there's a huge issue of owners not paying salary. And for a team, Darbar Rajshahi, the foreign players refused to take field. So they played with 11 Bangladeshi players near and on other side of the country, near to us in Pakistan. West Indies and Pakistan played a test match at Multan. As usual, Pakistan broke the pitch for a very sprint friendly. I mean, it's a rank turner, but it backfired Pakistan as Jamal Warrican outspun both Sajid Khan and what was the other person's name? I forgot. So other spinner. I know, I forgot. So yeah, that's happening. And at the same time, next near to us in Sri Lanka and West Indies are playing. Australia and Sri Lanka are playing. Smith captained the innings. Pat Cummins is rested. Smith scored 10,000 test runs under his own captaincy. Khwaja had a 147 today. Smith scored another century today. Head with a quick fire 50. They dropped I forgot that guy's name. And Sam Constas for Travis Head to open. And on the other side in South Africa in SA20, where our own player, first Indian to play SA20, Dinesh Karthik is playing for Pal Royals. In the same team, Joe Root is racking up runs at a very commendable strike rate. In the last episode we spoke, where the conditions were turning, they missed their root test innings from the England team. Next year, the T20 World Cup is happening in India, and Root is making a very difficult case for him. Difficult case to drop him. So, yeah. And in our own very own country, we had our Padma Shri awards given on Republic Day. Congratulations, Ashwin, for winning the
Ashwin,
Padma Shri award,
excellent
who
work.
also happened to
Need some
inspire for us to
acknowledgement
start this
for
podcast. Yeah.
future
So
guest in the
that's it, Hari. I
podcast
took
for
a long
sure.
time.
Yeah. So congratulations to Ashwin. So finally, a long due recognition for an excellent player. A lot of things. I mean, we could have a separate podcast entirely for Ashwin. So all of his incredible accomplishments, why he's the professor of Indian cricket and whatnot. But someday we should plan that out. No, Naveen?
Yes, yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
yeah.
I'm
Perhaps,
surprised you know
perhaps the
this much
day,
about cricket.
perhaps the day when he's one of our guests, maybe we could do it.
Yeah.
It'll be a real honor. So, Ashwin, if you're watching this, shout out. So that's our quick segment on cricket catch up. Now let's delve into the analysis. India has lost the third T20I, so by a significant margin. The question on everybody's mind is, should we have batted first? Naveen, what's your take on this?
So, see, initial thoughts, it was a low bounce wicket. Dew didn't come in the end. The dew that feared the most, why we wanted to bat first, the dew didn't come. We should have batted first. We won the toss and we should have batted first. But see, let's look at the stats. In Rajkot, before the last game, Batting first average was 187, and the batting second average was is 147, excluding before yesterday's game. Batting first 187, batting second was 147. And how much did we score? We scored 145. And batting second won only twice in the last 6 games. And batting second has scored one, has chased down one above 155 only once, which India chased down 202 in 2013. If you remember correctly, that's Yuvraj Singh's second comeback after cancer, and that was the only T20I. Back then we used to play one T20I, and then followed by a lot of ODI, and that was the 7-match ODI innings. I mean, nostalgic 7-match. Some people claim it the greatest ODI series ever. Rohit Sharma's double century on the 7th game. Kohli racking up runs. India's fastest ODI 51 balls. See, these stats I didn't even practice. I remember, man. I know whoever is watching, they would know by heart all those 7 games, what happened in all those 7 games. So yeah, moving on. So where did we lose the game? We lost the game in the middle overs. Why? England in middle over. So let's start from there. In power play, England scored 52 for 1. India 51 for 3. Yeah, we lost 1 run low and 2 extra wickets. T20I, it's more or less 2 wickets and all. If you have a lengthy lineup, it doesn't make a difference. But in the middle overs, between overs 7 and 15, England scored 71 for 5. And India scored 49 for 2. In 8 overs, we scored 49 for 2. And I wouldn't say culprit, but who's the reason for it? Why? So we promoted Washi, who played 6 balls for 15 runs. When Dhruv Jurel, who's clearly a better number 6, who has been finishing games for Rajasthan for the last couple of years, should have batted first. We shouldn't be playing thinking about this left-right combination. We need to have always this
Exactly.
left-right combination. And Hardik is, we need to let Hardik play this free batter role, not this anchor role where he holds up the end one, and that's limiting his game. I feel he's the one who needs to be given the license to play freely. He's not the one who should be holding the innings. Obvious. Before coming to all that, let's go to the top. Sanju Samson. Sanju Samson has got. I think he has got on the same way for the last 3 games straight. Has Sanju
Exactly.
been
And we
decoded?
also discussed this if we
Yes.
should drop
Last
him or
episode,
what
you you
instead.
you
So
showed it with stats. I didn't believe you, but
exactly.
the last 3 games, Sanju has been got on very similar way. Short ball very close to chest, no room. So today he got out trying to make room in the offside. So basically, if he tries to go away from the ball to make room, Archer chases the ball to him. Basically, they are putting everything close to his body, not giving arm space. So everything is hitting on the sticker and then catch. Yeah, Shami and then Abhishek. I don't know what to say. I'm a bit skeptical about his approach. Yes, he has the ability to hit hard and win a game single-handedly, and he has a beautiful downswing. Not even questioning that, but yesterday's innings was very, how do you say, very nervous things. Lot of edges flying left, right, and center. He's just slapping at every ball and then edges flying around everywhere. No one knows where the edge will go. So I'm a bit skeptical of this. I mean, here, if anyone has that ability to hit every ball from hit 6 from first ball, it is Abhishek. But a bit of intelligent shot selection should be there. I'm no one to question it. Don't
Yeah.
attack me. I'm no one. But this is what I feel, and I have the right. I have my laptop and the internet to talk whatever I want. So Ami is back after 14 months. That beautiful seam position is back. And he was taking the ball left and right in the low bounce. He was taking it left and right. Unfortunately, he didn't take any wickets. He lacked a bit of control. He bowled a beamer. He missed a Yorker,
But
bowled a
he's
beamer.
coming back after a long time, so I think
Have
we can
coming back after a long
put him
time. The
some
pace
slack.
was also there, not there. I felt like he was in high 130s. He can go. We have seen him bowl 140, 145 consistently. But he needs these overs under his leg before we go to the Champions Trophy. Yeah, again, fire. Moving on, 5 wicket haul by Varun. Amazing haul. That also coming in a losing cost. Sad for him. I feel he'll inflict back spasm in one of the other 4 spinners that's in the Champions Trophy squad, and Varun will walk into that squad.
Very conveniently timed back spasms, I would say. A question for the viewers, by the way, now that we touched up on Varun's 5 wicket haul. So, are you guys aware of any other Indians who've had 5 wicket hauls? And if so, just let us know down in the comments. And if there are any Indians who've done it more than once, much like Varun, please share your thoughts and opinions on how Varun compares to them and what the trajectory for this young, ambitious player making a comeback looks like. And of course, as always, let us know what you think about Varun's position in the Trophy team.
Yeah.
What are the odds looking like?
Yeah. So going to the England team, the difference today was Lam Livingston. He was inconsistent. He has been inconsistent throughout his career, but that one innings he does of every 4 5 matches, that is game changer. He can win the game single-handedly. Today he is the difference. No one could play spin, and then he was going against the line against Bishop. Three sixes in an over. Changed the
Exactly.
game.
That was crazy, man. Three sixes just, I think that over kind of that kind of exposed the chink in our armor. From there, it just went sideways, I guess.
Yes, yes. And Adil Rashid, amazing bowling. Again, one of the best England spinners of all time. In white ball, that's always Graeme Swan, that's better. So superb side spin delivery to Tilak. He had no clue, low bounce ball coming back in. No
I
clue.
mean,
That
that
was a
was a
beach
crazy
of a
ball.
delivery. So and yeah, 4 overs for 15 runs. And what went wrong for India? That last wicket partnership of 20 runs. Last wicket, ninth, 10th wicket, they gave away 20 runs, and we lost the game by 26 runs. So that's something that we should have done better. And yeah, to conclude, we should have batted first. But it goes back to your team selection. You cannot bat first if you have four spinners. If the fear of dew coming in is in the picture, you cannot play four spinners. And if you play four spinners, you cannot bat. You cannot bat first. So you cannot bowl second. Basically, with spinners come with when dew comes, spinners cannot bowl. And with four spinners, you're gone, man. You're gone. So next match is in Pune, a high scoring venue.
Any thoughts on the next match? What
Yes,
can we
next game is
really?
in Pune, and the following game is in Mumbai. Very similar pitch, a very batter-friendly track. I'm expecting a very high-scoring venue. Both Shami and Ashdeep should play. One of Bishnoi or Washi should let way for Ashdeep, and if fit, Rinku should walk back into the lineup. Yeah, next match is a batter's paradise. I feel Sanju will be back in runs. Other Indians will also be back in runs. I feel all this, whatever we are talking about lack of batting and everything, will all be vanished. And then next two matches, I have a feeling that it will be a proper 200 to 20 game entertainer.
Nice.
And I hope Sky is also back with runs when we go in moving forward.
Right. I
Any
mean,
closing thoughts, Hari?
yeah, I'm expecting a run fest as well. I think it's going to give us a bit of a taste of what we are yet to see in the IPL. And regardless of what happens, at least we have something entertaining for the fans lined up. So, yeah, so let's wait and see how it goes. Fingers crossed. I think India is going to make a comeback. And yeah, hoping for the best. All right, so I think that brings us to the end of the podcast. Thank you all so much for tuning in. And like we mentioned before, let us know in the comments what you think about Varun Chakravarti's position in the T20 team, this one Champions Trophy team, as well as what other 5 wicket hauls have impressed you in the past. With that, let's draw the curtains, and yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.
Thanks, everyone. Bye bye.